Hello, hi everyone. I am Tara, here to make a video. What's up? What's up with everybody? So, we're at the park again. They opened up my spot. It's open. And some buttholes came out here and threw trash on the ground over the weekend. Now, ain't that something? Don't litter. We shouldn't litter. We need the earth. We don't litter the earth. How about that? What's up? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm in a spot. I tried to block the sun and turn my back to it, but I hope the camera can be seen. Another thing, whatever you can see on my hand, you may see ash. Oh well, no lotion today. It bothers me with my cards. So it hinders the process. So somebody made a comment one time, was like, Virgo hands be ashy. You think Virgo even care? You think we ain't think about that when we got out the shower? Sometimes we just don't give a damn. We don't like lotions and things. We just like to be natural. So let's open up one with the ballistic. Let's open up one with the ballistic. I hope everyone had a blessed weekend and a safe weekend. Yes, yes, yes. I don't need to be reminded of the ash. I see it vividly as day. It's everywhere. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's see. I caught myself shuffling my little deck already, but hey. Let's see what I need to see. Show me clearly. Show me. I didn't come with a storyline. I never have one. Whatever I see just comes out. Doubt. We have doubt here. What is doubt about? Offer it all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises. But you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast my burdens to you. That's what we should always do. If you're ever in doubt, I always say go to prayer. Takes a little longer, but it's valid and it's guaranteed. Always. Some do other things, but hey, who am I to say? Don't doubt yourself. Don't ever do that. I should have brought a weight because my cars tend to fly and it's a little windy. What do we have for doubt? Offering all to the divine. Shouldn't doubt yourself. Anything you do is guided by the Most High. Being enough, yeah, there you go. Doubt, there's no doubt. Shouldn't be any. And being enough, the innermost heart says you are enough. Always. And if you don't know, now you know. You are enough. Yes, you are. I'm going to tell you you're enough. And sometimes some things are enough is enough. Oh, you're enough. I have mistakes in reverse. So whatever you're doing is definitely not a mistake. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. That's in reverse. And it's in reverse because you've made mistakes. You know you've made mistakes. You've taken accountability for those. We will hope. And also you have loved that little child inside. They're free. They're free. Yeah, they're free. They are that free spirit. They're that free spirit. And sometimes they pop out of you like, what? What? Like, there she go. There she go. Yeah. The inner child is loved. The inner child is free. The inner child is out to play and have some fun. What else do we have? What else do I need to see? Is there anything I need to see? Is there anything else? My allergies have kicked up already. Here it goes. Shades in the car. Can't get there. Can't get there. Got my pour. Okay, what do we have? True offering. So don't doubt yourself. You are enough. You are being enough. You are just enough. Sometimes you're too much for some, but hey, tell them they need to kick it up a little bit. Kick it up. Because you are enough. You've made mistakes. You've accounted for these mistakes. This came out in reverse. So you shall not hold yourself accountable for anything that doesn't belong to you. And anything that does belong to you, take accountability for that and own up to that. Yes, you have. And people that are in this line of work, they do. 9 times out of 10, they beat themselves up a lot about it. So they do. Because you are, ta-da, true offering. May I release the fears. Yeah, no fears. Illusions and addictions that keep me from my true offering. May I relax into my plan. You've relaxed into your plan. That's why true offering is upright. You're ready. You are ready. Yes. Yes, you are. There it goes. There they go. So I'm going to put this deck up. I don't want to put it up because I want to keep going with the next one. So I'm going to put the Oracle deck on top of this one. I'm going to put the Oracle deck on top of this one. And see what we can do with this. Because the wind is going to blow. But the sun is beaming. It's so nice here in Texas. We don't get seasons. Now, I don't want to be here for the summer. It's too damn hot. It's an unbreathable, unbearable hot. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't. It ain't for everybody. It ain't. I like the winter. I like the cold. It suits me. I feel like I can breathe. I keep hearing this little song. I don't know the words. I just know the hook. Oh, I heard you was a wild one. Oh. Whoa, they blowing. They blowing. I heard you was a wild one. That's what you heard? Say, that's what I heard. Forgiveness. Oh, somebody gonna ask you for that. Somebody gonna have to ask you for that. Somebody been out here talking and running they flabber jabber. Talking about they heard you was a wild one. Did they hear that? What go along with that song? Something about a home run. With you. Oh, I heard you was a wild one. That's the only part I know about that little song. It is so catchy to me, the hook. Yeah, it's catchy. So I got 3 cards over there on the ground. Ambition. Ambition, one of them. I don't know what the other 2 are. They flipped over. What do we have for the Oracle? What do we have? What do we have for the Oracle? I don't know why I'm so silly today. But that's a good thing. I'd rather be silly and happy at heart than upset and bitter and angry all the time. That's got to be a lot of energy taken away from you. We got Star Brothers again. It fell out, but protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. It fell out. I'm going to leave that out. That goes under doubt. There's no doubt. You've got that protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. See? God's favorite. Yeah. That's that protection right there. You got to know it. You got to believe it. But you got to believe in God to believe it. You got to believe it. Say no matter what it is, what it do. Oh, yeah, you always there. What's up, my friend? My homeboy. Another thing I want to say, maybe that's why I'm so happy and laughing. I have heard so many of my things posted from videos from 2 years ago being talked about in others' videos as if they came up with this analogies or wordings I'm all for being an inspiration, like Joel Osteen say. I'm all for helping the next man. I'm all for sisterhood and brotherhood when that's needed. So that's a very faint line I'm going to use there. I'm all for that. I'm all for people mending together. But what I'm not for and I'm not about is people mimicking people's work. If you're mimicking somebody else's work, you didn't do it. If you're mimicking someone else's energy, that's not yours. And it doesn't look right on you because it doesn't belong to you. So it looks what I call it forced. It's so forced. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. And I'm used to women attacking women nowadays. Men, don't be out here attacking females. That's not cute. And it's not nice. Men should be men and women should be just that. Women. Yeah, it's not a good look. So now that everybody knows what's up, let's just be up on game on what's really going on. Can I even do my own readings? I thought that the Virgo, well, let's not just say the Virgo. We're going to say me in particular as a Virgo. I'm going to throw myself out there. I ain't going to throw nobody under the bus. Come on, I'm just going to say it. As far as me, I thought I was a nothing. I thought she wasn't shit. I thought she was a loser. I thought she was all these low things. She's nothing. Oh, she ain't nothing. She's a this and she's a that and she's a this. Why are my readings and things that I've said in readings? Because no, I don't have followers really. I only have a couple of followers, but the one or two that does watch, that have been watching for the past 2 years, they'll know what's real. They're gonna know by looking at those videos they have seen from my first channel that people are saying like within the past 8 months and until now, like anybody's gonna know that that wasn't original, let's just say. Now I have 4 cards now. Now hopefully they don't blow through the grass anymore because I just don't want to get up to go and get those. It's gonna, I may lose my train of thought. And while I'm on this roll, I want to stay there. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Exactly what I was saying. And that comes under with being enough. See, you have these hidden secrets about you. You have a lot of lost wisdom about you. You don't share it. You don't share it. You share just enough to know. My intention when coming here was to share those things, but you're unappreciated. So what's the need of sharing anything with anybody? For what? You have the knowledge of the pyramids. Actually, you're part of that. I used to always talk about the extraterrestrials and things like that. But I try not to get too deep in that because some people just don't understand it. But yeah, once you've tapped into some of those things, then you'll understand what all of this was about, because they definitely weren't built by humans. No, they were not. Nope, they were not. But they were the gods. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, what's the name of that little show I watch? Can't think of it, but I've been watching stuff like this since I was a young little girl. These UFOs, but my grandfather was in the Navy. He had rank in the Navy. So there were stories that I was told by him as a little girl. I didn't understand it, but then as I got a little older, my mom explained some things to me that she knew and understood, and my dad, and when you read on it, you study on it, a lot of the things, it all comes together and it makes sense. And it makes a lot of sense that how certain people are looked at. Let's just say that. Let's just leave it at that. And I always say to people all the time, you don't know who people are. And I always say that's why I don't bother people. I don't. I do not. I don't go around here picking with people. I do not. But people love to pick with you. They do. And then when you got something to say, oh, I know she ain't being smart. Oh, did she say that? Did they just say what they have been saying all this time? Yeah, it was said. And yeah, she said it. She sure did. She sure did. I just don't understand how you can say things about people, whether loudly or subliminally. Maybe what, hoping they don't catch it. But then when they do, and they say something in reference to what you said, oh, it's big problems, and somebody is big mad. And why? Mad for what? Mad for what? Because nobody thought about how the other person felt when they were picking. No, when they grouped up. When they grouped up. And it's just one, a little you, the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. It falls under mistakes in reverse. It's no mistake what you're doing. It's no mistake what you're doing. And when you thought you would probably have a soul family or tribe here, no. It may be one or two. It may be one or two that looks up to you or admire you in some type of way, or may even think you're a little funny in some type of way, but at the end of the day, it's not many. Because you're looked at as conflict when it's really intended to be just a learning lesson and how everyone gets everything differently. I'm not going to get things the same way a lot of people do. I don't even download the same way a lot of people do, and vice versa. So to each his own. But always remember to keep a balance in how you're getting these downloads and where they're coming from. That's key, where they're coming from. So I guess since I don't dabble in magic and dark things, it's being said that what, I don't get downloads, or it's been said that I'm not understanding my sixth sense. I'm gonna say that. Or others are not understanding theirs. You don't have to play in magic to do these things. Some of us are naturally born with these gifts, whether you want to believe it or not. Some, I guess, have to do magic and things to get knowings. Well, I don't know nothing about that, and I don't want to start thinking about it, and I don't want to touch into it either. I don't. I really don't. I'm just gonna stay green, like they call me. I'll be green. We got baby steps. It's in reverse because it's a true offering. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. It's action time. That's where the true offering comes in. That's where the true offering comes in. She's the only one on this ledge. And the whale and orca elders are asking you to share your song frequency and sound and to dive deep. They are asking you to go deep. But I cannot go deep here. There is no reason. And I'm not trying to be ugly, but why give your knowledge and all of your blessing and understanding to people that are so ungrateful and unappreciative? People that are lying on you. Why would you do that? And why? Because you know people are disingenuous. You're not about that life. So keep your knowings to yourself If it's something explicit, keep that to yourself on your knowings and understandings. They won't even be able to understand it. They won't even be able to dig deep to get it. You've got the love, Hadarian energy. Yeah. What else do I need to see? Is there anything? I'm done with my 4. You've got the love. You got it. You got what it takes to get everything done. Forge. Don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Exactly. Exactly. Because I wouldn't want to be up here mimicking anyone's energy or acting like anyone. Yes, some of us have the same understandings of what's going on in the universe. We do. You don't need to know every eclipse to feel energy. You don't need to know you don't need to know every moon cycle to know when you get an inkling of what is going on. You're built a little different. Some may need to know that. That's not me. That's not me. It's not. It's not my call. I just do what I do when I see fit to do it. Or when Most High tell me to move, I have to do it. There's no choice. I keep saying that. There's no way around it. But you definitely know that someone has been trying to tap into your energy. You definitely know someone has been trying to skinwalk you. You definitely know when you see them up there trying to do what you do. And just do what you do. Just do what you do. And do it well. I'll take my hat off to you. Salute. Yeah. See? It's all about the sun over here. I take my hat off to you. I do. But I just want to be me. With no interruptions. I just want to be me. Yes. Yes. And enjoy being you on the daily. Tell God thank you for creating you to be who you are. Just say thank you. Yeah. You know, when I was little, I've always been what they call the chocolate one in the family. I'm the chocolate one. And I'm not that dark. Not in my culture. But I was the one that they was called chocolate. Or I always had a little name behind it. And it would make me feel really in some type of way as a kid because everyone in my family was light colored. Light colored, lighter eyes, blondish hair, sandy hair. And I would always wonder, well, why have I turned out this color and everybody else turned out light bright? And so my grandmother, who is of Indian descent, she was a Crow Indian. My great grandmother was Cherokee and French. My papa was French. So she would say, "Oh, don't worry about that. Oh, don't you worry about that. You look like me." And the older I get, the more I look at my grandmother's pictures. I think about it. I do. I look just like her. Just like her. In a lot of ways. A lot of ways. As I've gotten older, I appreciate my skin tone. I really do. A lot. It helps with a lot of things. Like the sun. Like the sun. Oh. So I learned to be grateful for some of those things as I got older. So we've all had our little challenges. Yeah, I'm short. Everybody else tall. We all have our challenges. We just have to rock with it. You know? Nothing's perfect. Nothing is perfect. All right, what we got from this one? What I need to see? Because, ooh, I heard you were a wild one. That's what I've been hearing too. Mm-mm-mm. What do I need to see? The magician flipped over. Well, I'm sure they heard that too. But it was put not in such a nice way that you were this. You were a dark witch, they said, right? Even though you got God up there biggest day. Hey, he said, we ain't gonna fight about that. We not gonna fight about that, little lady. Just let it go. You just keep being magical. You do your magic. And you know what your magic is. Our Father who art in heaven. When I get to praying, oh yeah. That's my magic. That is it. That's it. So I guess they say that's why I don't fit in and I don't belong. Why? Why I don't belong? Why I need to pack up my little carts and what they said? Keep it pushing basically. You're not gonna ever fit in. You know you're not gonna fit in. I heard somebody say that. I guess that was supposed to be for moi. No, I may not ever fit in, but that should go to tell me that I wasn't supposed to. And that should go to tell me if I've been standing alone for so long, then hey, that's how you'll prosper through this journey. But at the end of the day, the God I believe in will surely, however, see fit that people that I'm supposed to stand with will be right there in my corner. Bet that. Bet. I ain't gonna lose no sleep or no meal. What do we have for the magician? And anybody else that's going through the same thing, you shouldn't either. Because you have commencement coming. Mm-hmm. Commencement is here. That's a joining of forces. That's commencing. A joining of force. Joining of others. Coming together. That little ram running. He taking off. He ain't playing. What is he running from? What do we have for commencement and the magician? So I see this as someone is turning some things around. There's the hermit. Someone is maybe turning some things around to get themselves, yeah, they're grounded. And they're commencing. Maybe with themselves. Integrity is here also. Mm-hmm. Someone has some integrity. Someone's got some integrity. And that's who you're going to commence with. Is someone that has just that, integrity. And you won't have it no other way. No, because people have broken trust with you. People have broken some trust with you. And then they're when they're saying trust. You gotta trust somebody. Yeah, you can trust somebody. You can. And you should trust other people. You should. But you don't trust anybody. You can tell by the way people talk sideways. Not whole sentences. When they're with the games. So you can read through that. You can read all through it. Then eventually they get very angry. It doesn't take long. They get angry and there it goes. You see it coming. Nurturing. You're very nurturing. That's your magic. That is your magic. You're a loving, capable, willing, giving individual. And no one person is going to change that about you. You have some people that go through bad relationships and friendships and business ships or whatever ship. And they shut down. Oh, they don't want to deal with anyone. No one. I'm a little different. I go through all that. I keep it pushing. Can't block everybody out. But you'll know who to let in, and you'll know who to release and let out as well. Oh, you're nurturing. Of course. You're fruitful. Of course. You're loving. Of course. Is that the problem? Is that the problem? We have stagnation in reverse. So, yeah, that may be the problem. Someone probably wanted to have you in stagnation. Commencement fall is heading stagnation in reverse. Someone wanted you in stagnation. You're not supposed to, per se, have this commencement. You're not supposed to, per se, have integrity either or nurturing. hmm But you do. You do. And you're probably moving out of stagnation. Probably moving away from that. But it looks like because you are fruitful, this tree is full of fruit. Someone wanted you in stagnation. Why stagnation in reverse? Delusion in reverse. And it falls under the hermit. So, the hermit has lived a many lifetimes. The hermit is ancient. The hermit is the number 9. The hermit has gone through all the cycles of life. I would think it's only fair that they're not in delusion at this point. If they've gone through all of these cycles, how could they be in delusion? They're not. They're not in stagnation either. But they are nurturing. They look a little stoic and stone, hard. But they're not. They're very nurturing. And they're a person of integrity. They're a very magical being. They are. Negativity is in reverse. It falls under integrity. So this someone that's very nurturing, which leads this part of the reading. No one is stagnant. No one is in delusion. And negativity in reverse falls up under integrity. A person of integrity has no time for negativity. They know what that comes with. A blocking of blessings. Yeah, you can block your own. Being negative. Or throwing out negativity towards other people. Mm-hmm. You just try to stick with the facts. What's real? What's honest? Yeah, because you're a person of integrity. What do we have for negativity in reverse? Nurturing. The magician. Time and space. So we've got the thinker and the 3 little watchers down there being nosy. They're thinking and they listening. I call them they're nosy. They so nosy, they probably tuned in to what he thinking about. Can't get it quite right. They be trying. They be trying. Delusion in reverse. Stagnation in reverse. The achiever. So, The achiever is upright under stagnation and reverse and commencement. Time and space. What's about to be achieved? Why is the achiever here? And why is time and space here with it? I'm scared my car is going to go away. Why is time and space here with the man of worlds? He's the achiever. Has someone been killing time thinking about commencement? Achiever. Someone's trying to achieve something with you. Someone is trying to achieve something with you. They're the ones may think you're nurturing, a person of integrity. They're someone that knows who you are too. They know who you are. Someone knows something. Someone knows something about a whole lot of something. I'm just going to say that. The achiever. What I need to see. Sorrow is in reverse. So that falls under the hermit. The hermit is there's no delusion or sorrow with them. Someone's about to achieve something. Someone is about to succeed and flourish in something. We have the hangman in reverse. The thinking part is over. It's time to move forward and achieve. It's time to get some things moving and get them done. Someone has realized what they're supposed to be doing. Someone is definitely a person of integrity. Not only are they that, they're very loving, they're very nurturing as well. So they're a very balanced individual, looks like, because you have negativity in reverse, delusion in reverse, and stagnation in reverse. They're not delusional. So you would want to work with or deal with someone that is not delusional, that's not negative, and the person that is of integrity. Being that, they're the achiever. They're the man of worlds or woman of worlds. Somebody's about to go for what they know. They're about to do the damn thing. Oppression is in reverse. Someone is about to move forward and do the damn thing. Time and space has been thought about. No, that's over. Hangman in reverse. They thought about it. Time and space. Hangman in reverse, that's done for. They're about to achieve and push forward, and they won't be sorry while doing it. Or when they do it. Won't be any sorrow. Elephants are on this card. They're very steadfast, highly intelligent, strong, determined. Oppression is in reverse. Yeah, someone's going to be very determined. Oh, no. 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 Now all the cars going. What else I need to see? Anything else I need to see? What do we have for the hangman in reverse and oppression? Someone's come out of this. Have harvest in reverse. Someone is thinking about, not anymore, maybe they still are thinking about all these things they have done to a person. They've tried to put someone in stagnation. They said they were delusional. They said they were negative. They tried to put you in oppression. They tried to harvest you. Yeah. And maybe they were the achiever at one point. They achieved some things for a minute. Somebody's known about. Somebody's known about what they've been doing. So if they've been cheating, it's a cheat sheet. Why do people cheat on things? Somebody known about what they did to her. There's the Empress. Someone has tried to stagnate her. Yeah, they did. But she's not in delusion. She's not in stagnation. She's not in negativity. Actually, she has integrity. It has the reading. They tried to harvest her. And someone tried to put them in oppression. Someone knows this. Someone knows. A lot of people know it. Oh, they know about it. But someone knows it, and they're not gonna stand by and watch it go down. They're not. Because people use cheat codes in cheating, and I've been saying that since 2 years ago. That's not fair to the ones that are not getting their hands dirty. And that's fine if you want to do whatever you want to do. I mean, I'm not going to say that is fine. It's not fine. That part is not fine. When you're behind someone's back doing magic, and you know the list is long with what is practiced. So if you're doing things to people and putting them on your altars or in your shoe or however they do it, I don't know. I just hear things. Why you got a person that don't know you or ever did anything to you on your altar? Like, you don't find nothing wrong with that? This person doesn't know you. They've never done anything to you ever. So you don't find anything unstable about that? Taking people's pictures and all that kind of stuff. Like, you should be able to get online and post your videos and do whatever you need to do, just like everyone else does. I found a problem with that. I found a problem with a person that dislikes a person so much that they don't know nothing about other than what they probably heard about them, because you don't know them. That you dislike them or feel some type of way, however you want to word it, about them, that you've got to hinder them or hurt them or try to do that to them. I find that very disturbing. That's enough to make me want to get my notebook and pad and do an evaluation. Because something ain't right. A person like this, you can't harm them. You can't harm them. They're not to be harmed. They're not to be harmed. It's very disturbing. It is. It is very disturbing. It's very disturbing. It's very disturbing. And somebody needs to say something about it other than myself, because it's truly a problem. I don't care if she yellow, black, blue, green, purple, violet. It doesn't matter. Her status is just that, an empress. And it's because of everything that she has carried and gone through. Well, she has reached a certain status. To me, that has nothing to do with, and I always tell people that, and then do with money. It doesn't. If it had to do with money, then you're an empress yourself. So why be mad at another one? There's some people out here with the money, and they're hurting people. It's some people out here that has no money and they're hurting people. So where does the balance come in? Where does the vindication come in to make it right? Like, come on now, come on, Cletus, come on, get right, Jesus. The filler, the filler. Is this Empress the filler, or is this a childlike energy that's doing some of these things? That's what I want to know. Who's the filler here? And why is the Empress here? Well, we know why she's here. We see that at the beginning of the reading. Breakthrough. Seven of Worlds. Before I say anything, one more card, please. It looks like this is who's about to have this breakthrough. She's the filler. Anger is in reverse. This may be who's about to have this breakthrough, because this anger in reverse falls under negativity in reverse and integrity. This is a person of integrity. It may take a lot to anger them. They're definitely not in negativity. Someone's about to have a breakthrough. And maybe because they are a filler, they're nurturing, they're caring, they're going to achieve some things. That's going to get them somewhere. Someone's going to see that in them. They're going to be acknowledged for just that. They're not just the filler. One, please. The Guardian. So she's not just the filler. She's all encompassing of everything that the Empress would carry. So she's being protected. Don't I usually seem to get these cards right with her in the Hierophant? She's protected. Yeah, she's protected. It doesn't take much when you acknowledge the Father, when you acknowledge the power, when you acknowledge who gives you breath and who shall take it away. Yeah, you're protected. You are. By all kind of angels and beings. Yeah, you're protected. But you have to know that that's what you are. That's why I don't play in magic. Because when you start, to me, my opinion only, just mine, when you start playing in magic and doing things to stop or harm people in any way, words of mouth, whether you got a cauldron, however you want to put it, like somebody corrected me one time, oh, they don't have to put you in a cauldron, they can speak words. I don't give a damn how you doing it. You know what you're doing. So let's not play tit for tat and try to one up me or one up the other saying, oh, well, you can use words however you're using it to stop someone, to word block them or whatever they want to call it. You know what you're doing. You know your intent. You know your intent. So at the end of the day, you're pulling away. You don't have faith. There's no faith because people of faith that really believe in the Most High, you let him do his work. You don't put your hands on that. You're saying you don't trust what he's doing. So I'm going to go take control over this. I got control over this. I'm finna do something about it. Yeah, do something about it. Do something about it if you want to. Master. You fell out the deck. Somebody is trying to do just that. Be the master at controlling what humans should not control. See, we're not in control. We're only in control of ourselves to a certain extent. Because once that heart stops, that heart just stops. And people realize then they're not in control. I remember one time it was somebody told me they didn't believe in God. And that's fine. I still talk to them or whatever. That's your belief. You don't believe in God, I do. But as soon as something happened to that person, and I swear I was around them when something happened, and the first thing that came out their mouth was, oh my God. I thought you didn't believe in God. You calling on God. To have something happen, that's the first person you call on. First energy you call on. See, people know, they just don't want to acknowledge it. You can't be the master. You can only master yourself. And it seems like that's why she's being protected with this guardian. Because she has mastered some things. She's mastered some things. And it's to be protected. It's to be protected. So she can stand up there just like she's standing. Proud. Proud to represent. Proud to represent who her father is too, and not ashamed of. Not ashamed of. Ashamed for what? Ashamed for what? Art is here. You have a very artistic way of getting things across to those that want to know and that needs to know and wants to understand it. You have just that. You have an artistic way of getting your point across. Synergy. Swans mate for life, as I always say. Six of worlds. So by you being so artistic, everything is going to come together for sure. In different worlds, in different lifetimes. And they shall join again. Somewhere over the rainbow. Keep your hands out, little mama, because you got some blessings coming. Yep. The death card fell on top of anger in reverse. Yeah. It's going to be a death to some things. I've been saying that. It is. It's going to be a death to some things. Bad behaviors. Some people gonna get some pow pows. Pow pow. Y'all, pow pow. That's a spanking. Let me watch my words, because they're gonna take your nits and be saying I got a GUN and trying to do. No, I don't need all that. A pow pow is a spanking, like pow pow. Yeah. You're the rejoicer. You don't have time for the drama. No. A death is about to be put to some things. You're going to be allowed to rejoice Yes, you're going to rejoice. Naturally, that's who you are. Naturally, that's just who you are, a rejoicer. And that's just what I was saying. Someone knows, someone sees where someone has tried to pass, stagnate you, put you in delusion, make you confused, but that you start saying, are you confused? Something wrong? Yeah, you're not about to let, nope, not happening. You're going to continue to be the rejoicer. And a person of integrity, and keep wearing this crown. You're an empress. Dullness in reverse. You're going to continue to be the rejoicer and be this empress. Simple. But it's going to be a depth to some things, and it's going to be some things you're going to master and achieve. It is. Because a lot of things are about to be moved out of the way. All the negative cards are coming out in reverse. They are coming out in reverse on their own as they hit the table. You're going to have a breakthrough. Something's going to push through for you to get through and maneuver. Somebody's watching. Somebody is watching. And somebody sees. Devil's play. This has gone on and somebody knows about it. Somebody knows about all this devil's play. And these little ugly goons and goblins in the background with animals. Ain't no telling what's going on with these polar animals. They probably sacrifice them and that God knows what else with the animal because of the energy that they're in. So who knows? If you got people out here doing all this kind of shit to people that they don't even know, could you imagine what else they're doing? I'm not gonna even say that. I'm not gonna say it. It's bound to make somebody go under a rock and cry. I'm not gonna say it. Watch my tongue. What do we have for Devil's Play in reverse? Oh, I got a lot of cards to pick up. What do we have for Devil's Play in reverse? Strength. Strength card. So, with this card, and I see Devil's Play in reverse, yes, someone, strength, right now the signs don't matter to me. Someone's strength saw them through this. Someone's strength guided them through this. Someone saw it. Someone had the hindsight, the insight, the knowings. They were strong enough to maneuver through this devil's play. Someone was strong enough to maneuver through it. Transformations. Someone's strength is undeniable. Because it was either do or die type of situation. They were trying to put you in this. They were trying to put you in there with them. They wanted her in the pits, playing around with them. She don't even fit. She don't even look like she belong in there. She look like an outsider. Yeah, she don't belong in there. They're from two different worlds, two different lives. She don't belong in that energy. Mm-mm. No. She doesn't even fit in the equation. She doesn't belong there. She sticks out like a sore thumb. The environments are totally different. Yeah, balance. She doesn't belong there. She sticks out like a sore thumb. Like I said, the environments are totally different. So she's a balanced individual. Yeah. They tried to knock her off the rocker. Probably while she was dancing. They tried to push her over. While she was dancing with some heels on. They probably said fall. Yeah. Just fall over. Fall over. I hope you fall. Yeah, ain't no telling. No telling. But then the little guardian said no. No, no, no. She's not gonna fall. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the little seal up there with her to help her balance it. We gotta give him a seashell to make the weight balance. So they gave the seal a seashell. No, that's a bird. That's a bird. He's on his beak. Oh. I probably said it in a goofy, silly way, but I'm honest. And I'm being totally honest right now. They try to put you in a lot of devil energy, discombobulation, confusion, negativity, dullness. Didn't want you to have anybody, be with anybody, have any fun, oppress you, take your money. Oh, run me that. Run that. Run that. I'm waiting. Run it. Passion behind that. Could you please run me my money? Yeah. Trust that I know what you did with it. Just trust that. Trust that. And there's a lot of passion behind that. I want it. I don't care if it's a dime. It's mine. Mine. God's trust and passion here. Run that. It was mine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trust that I know that. And passionate behind it too. Passion, trust, and fortune. Someone tried to keep you in devil's play with the little ghouls and goblins and gremlins and demons, and some people could have been doing bestiality. It's an animal here. Yep. Look at them. They buddy. They all hooked up. Oh yeah, they are. They are all hooked up. You didn't belong. You didn't fit. So is that why they tried to put you in oppression? Because you did master some things. You did. You did. You did. But you weren't supposed to be seen, they say. You were just supposed to be watched. You weren't supposed to be seen for your artistry and the things that you could do that were so artistic, because others had a problem with you. So they tried to hide you and keep you in oppression. They wanted to say you were negative. They wanted to say you were dull. They wanted to say all these things about you, but none of it was true. None of it was true. Trust that. And those that met you or have come into you personally, they're not understanding. They don't get it. They're it's not add the math is not mathing, as they say. It's not adding up. She's fortunate. In spirit, she's fortunate. She is very fortunate. This is the person that has everything that they need. Mm-hmm. Trust. Came out in reverse. Reflection. They're not reflecting anymore. They reflected. They still go in and out of their ascensions. Yeah, that's an on and off, on and off. That's going to be a lifetime. Mm-hmm. But your inner child, she's healed. Your inner child is a grown woman now. She's an adult. You don't need to reflect on anymore. Those days are over. The reflecting is over. It's time for you to step up. It's time for you to step up and do just what you're doing. Whether you reach 1 or 1,000, you've reached someone. So as I always said, when I came here, I didn't even know you can make money on YouTube. I didn't know that until people told me that after the fact. I don't make money on YouTube. Hell, I don't even have any followers to make money on YouTube. But see, that was what these people did. They did devilish shit to keep your channel from being viewed. They had your channel blocked, basically. So that was what happened with the views. So they had your channel blocked where someone or people wouldn't watch your channel, and they will watch your channel. But they will watch your channel because you can see where people watch your channel, but they just don't say anything or give a thumbs up, they don't do anything, but you can see the numbers there. So they're watching your channel, taking your information and things that you said and rewording it and redirecting it. But some of the things they're saying are identical to what you said, exactly what you said. And these are some people don't even think the way you think. So they're saying exactly, quote unquote, what you said on your video. And I'm sitting there like, wow. Oh, wow. So they can do that if your channel is being blocked for others to watch, because that way they can say, oh, she's copying them. Oh, little blue jay, she's copying them. She's copying. If no one's watching the channel from 2 years ago, no one would even think to know. But people are going to wisen up. They're going to get smart. They're going to get smart, and they're going to figure out just what's going on. Censor. So I must have hit a nail on the head. Yeah. Tap, tap, tap. I hit that nail on the head. Because you sensed it. You already know. You know what's going on. There's no way possible I can have a page for 2 years and you've got like 3 or 4 people watching the video. Then I'll go and watch people that just put a channel up 2 days ago and they've got like hundreds of followers. Either that or you're paying for them. So either way it goes, you're cheating. You're cheating for views. You can pay to get views, but who would want to pay somebody to watch? Come on now, like really? You paying for views? Who pays for views? If I can't get my views organically, I don't need them. I'm not supposed to have them. But see what I just said? It all goes to show. She's not rocking in the same boat. She bound to tilt the damn boat over just to get out. She was swim. Yep. She'll swim across. than to sit in the boat with them. Even though they were in reverse, she ain't sitting in that boat with them. She's a censor. She knows. Or, no, it didn't come out in reverse. I'm gonna leave that there. She's a censor. And I always say when she comes out, we all know that she carries all the elements. So she's earth, she's water, she's fire, and she's air. And she's a damn censor. She touched up. And she knows. And that's why people get so upset. Talk, little birds. Talk, babies. Talk that talk. Little baby. Already, I hear you. Anything else I need to see? What we have for the sensor? What do we have? Setback is in reverse. Some things, whether we like them or not. Okay. All right. I hear you. Whether we like them or not, it's life. And we have to go through these things. It's not for us to determine or to decide what they're given or what they have or how it's given. But somebody is not about to be in a setback. And if they was, they're not anymore. No. This sensor is here, or these sensors are here, these empresses are here for a purpose, and it's a divine purpose. Things are going to get done. They have goals to accomplish. They have things to master. The master card is out here. What else do I need to see? Why's the sensor here with setback in reverse? She's going to flourish. She is definitely about to flourish. Ecstasy. I see ecstasy and courage. She's about to flourish. What else do I need to say? One, please, Spirit. Okay. She's about to flourish. There's the love. See, this is something you can't hide with her. It comes out a lot. She's full of love. I mean, I'm sorry, but not that everyone doesn't want to express their love or hide their love. That's just not who I am. I'm full of love. And I show love. And I show compassion when need be. Only when I need to who I need to. But full of love. Yes. 3 of Cups. So that's why there's no setback, because love is coming through the door. Oh, it may be a Pisces too. I see some fish on the card. And I know that's what they represent. It's love. And they chase each other around. Little Miss Empress You got love coming through the door because you are love. You are love. And you are loved by many people. Yes, you are. hmm You represent love. Nowhere around it. Nowhere around it. Seeker. Is someone seeking love? Because I'm not. Is someone seeking you to love? Someone's at you. They at you. Yeah, they are. Someone may be seeking you. Little Miss Empress. Someone may be seeking you just for advice because you are love. Someone may trust you with that because of who you are. They will trust you with things, personal things, because of who you are. Yeah, the universe. They will trust you with their utmost and personal things because of who you are. Your love may be universal. It may be just that. You may have a universal love. You love everyone. And see ecstasy again. Universe, seeker. Someone's going to seek just what they're looking for. This may be a universal love. You may meet them from another country, another state, another somewhere through the universe. It's universal. Equanimity. Equanimity. Your two of crystals. The two of crystals meets the three of cups in the universe. This is someone that could be younger than you. I keep seeing this a lot. That's the seeker. They need to be mature. Can't deal with no young-minded person. Because you're the preserver. You're very mature. Very mature. You're a whole grown woman out here. Yeah, you are. Even if you're not that far in age, you're a whole grown woman with just the way you represent yourself. You're the preserver. You preserve things, old and new. And someone's trying to get to see that. They want to know about that. They're trying to get to understand it. They want that equanimity. Someone's trying to get to see that. They want to know about that. They want that equanimity. They want to be the inventor with you. They want to do some inventions. Miss Preserver, they want to invent with you. This man of crystals, he wants this woman of worlds. He say he wanna preserve you. He's gonna preserve you. And he wanna move forward. He coming to get you. It's on his chariot. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Yeah, that's what he'll say. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go make these inventions. Let's go create. What are we creating? A lot of things. I see brilliance. Brilliance. And we got the seer. Yeah, they didn't fall out. They were together. I would like one. But someone wants to invent with you. And they're going to make it known. They know who you are. I keep saying that. Somebody knows who you are. Yep. They look at you as fruitful. Again. Move an ant. No, I want to kill you. Go. Fruits on this card. Fruit, food, they're working. Little birds flying over her head. She's preserving everything. Transformation as well. Butterflies. Eggs. Birthing. Someone wants a rebirth with you. Someone wants a rebirth. Someone wants you. Someone's coming after you, preserver. Damn. There it goes. Yep, they're coming. They're coming. Someone knows what happened to you. Someone has seen from the beginning. The Magician. Commencement is here. The Hermit is here. Someone has watched you go through all these phases and steps in life. And you, how can I put it? You've known that people have been watching you. You've known that. You've known that people have tapped into your phone. You've known all that. Your email. You know that. They listen to your whole phone conversations. And then they go put it on their video. Somebody just did it today. After I talked about something, somebody would have made a video and repeated exactly what I said. Like, do you really not have a way of having your own creations? Because I'm not tapped into nobody's phone line. I don't get a cheat sheet or a heads up. I just create from my intuition on what I need to say and do. So do you think by any means, I don't think that, do you think by any means you're smart enough to do that and I'm not knowing? Do you think you're that smart? Like, really? You think you're that smart? I just let you. Like, I just let you to see, when is it going to stop? I should have been changed my email address and all that, but I said, no, I ain't going to keep changing my email address. I'm just let them keep playing. Because, you know, if you keep playing and doing it, there's legal ramifications for stuff like that, though, right? You do know that, right? I would think grown adults would. Maybe a kid wouldn't, but grown adults, they know. Stay out my damn emails. Stay out of my text messages. Stay off my phone line. Stay off my phone calls. Because if you wasn't, you probably wouldn't have nothing to talk about. Success is here. Forward movement and success is coming in for them. Success is here. Because not only do others and people know what have been done, like at the end of the day, when it all falls down, like Kanye say, it's not gonna be good. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. It's not gonna be good. Because this person has an Ace of Worlds coming for them. We're at 123. Well, 0, 1 to 3. And disappointment is in reverse because they're not disappointed. They're not. They are not. They're not disappointed. They're not. There's no disappointment here. Actually, they're illuminated. They're an illuminated being that knows what's going on. And I think it's really weird and cringy that people are tapped in on somebody's phone line that is an irrelevant person that they say. So irrelevant. So not this. So not that. Why the hell would you want to be on their phone line? That would be the last person phone I would want to be tapped into. Seriously. That's because it's not true. You're everything total opposite of what they want you to be and what they're saying you are. Yeah, because they're in confusion. You're confused, ma'am, sir. You're confused. And this person is not in disappointment. No, they're not. Actually, they're going to be successful. They're going to be successful. Someone has noticed them. Someone has noticed her. This Empress and this little preserver lady over here. Someone has noticed them. Trust that. And that's who's coming in on this chariot. Someone's about to get some relief. Someone is about to get relief. And some things are about to be exposed too. They really are. Synthesis. Some things are about to come together. It's like synchronizing. Some things about to come together. For sure. And some things are about to be exposed about some things that I just said that has been going on. Yep. Surely is. Hey, Mr. Einstein. What's up? The tower. That's what's up. Hey, Mr. Einstein, what's up? The tower. Some things about to be exposed. Some things about to be known about, and everything I just said. It's about to be known about. Because not only do I know, it's other people that know, but not just other people knowing. There are some people or a person that's really gonna batter up, step up to the plate, and they're telling. They're telling. They're gonna tell exactly what has been going on. You shouldn't be tapped in. Learner. You shouldn't be tapped in on nobody's phone lines and personal information, but their IP addresses for things like that. To backtrack, to follow. Yep. It's disgusting. So people cheat sheeting by cheating, doing black magic, that's cheating. Because you don't naturally want to be patient and wait on the universe, or God as I call it, for your own flow of blessings to come in. You rather tap into energies and disrupt the natural flow of the life cycles and how things are naturally supposed to happen. That's too much disarray. The universe don't understand that. Nuh-uh. That's too much disarray. It throws off the natural flow of things and equilibrium. As I was saying, the universe doesn't like that. It's not a natural flow. It's interrupted. It throws off the equilibrium, the balance of the circle of life. And it's worse when people are not out here bothering you. So yeah, that's like, what the fuck are you doing? Nobody out here doing nothing to you. Yeah. Because I know me, right? Me, did fear. Oh yeah, it's definitely in reverse. Definitely in reverse. So this tower will be coming for someone. Noah, you know, you know. Because if they wanted you to be upright in fear, that wasn't the right. They didn't get the reaction they wanted. What they wanted for you, if someone thought you were fearful, they had you pegged wrong. Wrong. Illumination again at the bottom. You were pegged wrong. They don't know whether they want you to be scary, fearful, or crazy. And I always say, make up your mind, because I done heard too much different. 1 minute she crazy, 1 minute she this, 1 minute she that, 1 minute this, 1 minute that. Make up your mind. You know what it is, because you don't know me to know. So that's the problem. You got to know a person to be able to say these things. You got to be aware of the person. You have to know them. See, this person was illuminated, and that's what people didn't know. So somebody was tricked. Reward. See, somebody was tricked. This person was illuminated. Her. Illumination. And a reward. Somebody got the one-ups on somebody. Somebody tricked them. It's a card blue on the ground. I don't know which one it is. What do we have for reward and illumination? It flipped, but I kept going and saw the lures. For illumination and reward, we have creativity. This is what you're going to be rewarded. Your creativeness. Well, you have already been rewarded that. You have. It's just that now your creativity will truly stand out for you alone. Yours. It belonged to you, and others tried to siphon it. It was your creativity. So this is what someone is illuminated to. What someone has been trying to do with your rewards. Your rewards and your creativity. Just couldn't stand to see you doing it. Just bothered them to see you doing it. So they say, oh, well, I'm finna go and I'm finna take her video and I'm finna use some of her knowings and things she said, and I'm gonna put mines in there, and then want nobody know that. Yeah, they knew. They knew. They knew. As well as the Most High knew. Yep, they knew. Saw it all. Saw it all. But I thought she wasn't nothing. I thought she was like whack and well, she's a regenerator. See, that's what they didn't understand. You thought you took her creativity. You thought. But didn't realize this person is a regenerator. So, damn, I'm good. Damn it, keep them down. Damn it. Keep them down. Okay. Oh. What do we have for the regenerator? They're illuminated. They're definitely that. They're a learner. So they're willing to learn. They're willing to gain knowledge. They're willing to keep it all open. All of it. they love knowing. They're a knower. They're illuminated to their knowings and understandings. And they've been blessed with this creativity. They've been blessed with knowing how to regenerate. Everybody can't do that. They're blessed with the know-how of starting over because they're a learner. And by them being a learner, they are going to consume and absorb all that they need to know. All that they need to know. That's being brought forth, that's given to them. Because we have a job for you, little lady. Yeah. So your creativity and your knowings and everything that you've learned and taken in, this love that you have to offer, it's a big factor. It is. This is how someone sees you. The star. The star. Someone has been watching you. Someone has been watching you very closely. I've got to get my card. It would be the Hierophant that blew over. We'll need you on the ground. No. I've been talking about you a little too much. We need you right here on this table. Yes. And stand your ground. Yes. We will not let you be on the ground. No way, no how. What do I have for the star and the learner? The learner grew up to be a star. They grew up. She grew up. What do we have for her or him? What do we have? I guess that one's trying to flip out. The moon. The moon. So, what do we have for her? She knows. She knows about all of these things that have been done. This came out by the Tower. The star knows. They're illuminated. They're a knower. They know some towers about to be hit too. Some towers about to go down. It's going down. And you know it's going down. That's the look, Kiki. Yeah. All this about to go on probably in H-Town. It is going down. Yes. Yes. They thought you didn't know. They didn't think you were brilliant. No, they didn't. They said, oh, she is so gullible. She's so naive. Well, they were in narrowness. They were a narrow-minded person to think that. It was somebody with a big head. Somebody had a big head. Somebody had a big head and they think they know everything. And they thought they knew you so well that they had you pegged. But Didn't I say it? It came out anyway. Someone thought they knew you. They were in narrowness. They were someone evidently that had the big head, thought they know everything, think they know everything, and they were a narrow-minded energy. And they didn't know you at all. At all. They didn't know you. Those were the secrets, some of the secrets that was told. They didn't know you. Nope. So now, everything is coming to full circle and everything is coming to surface because they didn't know you. Because this is who you are. They didn't say this part. They didn't say that. They didn't say you was compassionate. They didn't say you was illuminated. They didn't say you knew how to regenerate. They didn't say you were nurturing. They didn't say you were creative. They didn't say you was a preserver. They didn't say none of that. But they went around and told a whole bunch of lies and untruths and kept secrets and all that. Narrow-minded. Yeah, they did. But the tower is here. And when the tower comes, there's nothing anyone can do. We can't stop those. Man of Cups. Water sign, maybe? Because the moon is here. Along with narrowness. Water sign, maybe? Why's the surfer here? Show me clearly where I can understand. Why is it here? With what I'm speaking on. I said water sign, maybe? Logic. When I said help me to understand what I'm speaking on, maybe a water sign, somebody highly aspected with a lot of water in their chart. Yeah, I'm gonna be logical on this one. Water sign, maybe. Use logic. I did. Yep, that's what it is. See, ecstasy. Anything else I need to see? Oh, Master and Guardian right next to each other with strength, and the cards flowing. Oh, wow. Anything else I need to see? Closing it out. That's your man. That is your man. That's your man. Where your lady? She went missing. She missing. Oh, there she go. She ain't too far. There she go. She's sitting behind equilibrium in the learning. That's your man. That's your man. That's your man. He done caught up with you. That's who's probably coming to help you. This is probably who have seen everything. Because logic, the moon and all that came out. Yeah. Surfer, man, all that. Narrowness, yeah. All that came out. So, is he an emperor? Or is this an emperor that's been watching all this go on in the background? Which one? What do I need to know? Logic. Okay. That's your man. Here he come. Here he come. Here he come. Yeah, he coming. Oh, yeah. There he goes. He wanna be your lover. He wants to be the only one who comes running. He wanna be your lover. Yeah. Turn you on, turn you out. All night long, make you shout. Oh, yeah. I want to be the only one you're right for. Yeah. He coming. They a lover. That's your man. That's your man. That's your man. That's your man. He wants to be your too hot to try. Oh, it's from the fire side. The damn man of ones. Water, fire. Oh, you better recognize though. Right behind him is brilliance. Brilliance. The Hierophant, Harmony, and the High Priestess. So this is something he needs to understand, that she's got these gifts, baby. She's a knower. So if you want to be her lover, you need to understand that these things, like, what is that little moon card? The moon card can't stay. She's going to know your secrets. So if you have secrets, you don't want her to know about, you may want to go on and tell her, because she's going to reveal them. She's going to reveal them, and then you're going to get mad and you're going to feel some type of way. So let me go and be honest with you right now, Mr. Emperor. Let me tell you to your face, not behind your back, sir. I'm the type to reach you your rights. I'll tell you in your face. No fear. Sir. She said, you need to get your shit right before you come towards her talking about being her lover. Because she's the High Priestess, and she's going to see you for who you are and read to your rights. Now that she's going to do. But she can be your whole ray of sunshine, all you want. Because she's her own sunshine. So when she starts spreading those rays, they tend to catch everyone that's in the vicinity. Yeah, they tend to catch others just in the vicinity. Yeah. She's a seer. She's a seer that's going to bring change. That's bringing change. And she's full of fulfillment. And that's what they're going to be together. Yes. So if she's that way and she's an empress, and he's this way and he's an emperor that came out upright, it's going to be full of purity. And they're open to the change, both of them. And they're going to be happy together. Do, 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 do. Yeah. What's that one? I think it was pretty fun. I must say so myself. But it was honest. And it was truthful. Someone is watching you, ma'am. And I'm going to say ma'am, because this is a woman. Somebody's watching her. Somebody's watching because they have seen a lot go on. Someone is watching because they do know what has happened and what's going on. Look, courage. And they're going to have the courage. Someone's going to do something about it. Someone's not going to just sit back and watch this go on. Aspiration. They're not going to just sit back and watch this go on, because they probably seen enough. And they probably were lied to too about who this person was and what they were. And that's probably what has caused them to kind of look into you and study you. That has caused somebody to look into you and study you. And what they're finding out ain't right. It ain't right. Put at the bottom. No. Yeah, somebody found out something and it ain't right. What we got left at the bottom? The tower. Somebody's about to have some towers. If someone has been looking over I guess that's the best way I could put it. You, they're highly disappointed. Not in you. They're highly disappointed in the reason they had to come oversee you. They're highly disappointed in the people they believed in and trusted in. They weren't facts. They weren't factual. They weren't given the truth. Mm-mm. They weren't given the full facts of what they were told. They were not. Nope. Integrity, strength, the magician. Someone's got to have a tower. They were not given the full facts of all the information that they were told. They were lied to. That's a good way to put it. They were lied to. So someone probably had to take it upon themselves and say, let me do it. Let me get it done. Somebody's burden. And it's so sad. They just blowing. It is. It's really sad. That's why I don't trust people. I wouldn't trust anyone to do a job like that for me if it was something I was solely dependent on. I just couldn't trust anyone else to do that. That would have to be me. People be freestyling. They be freestyling. They freestyle to make themselves look good. Mhm. The big picture. The big picture. It girl. All eyes on you. Congrats on the feature, babe. Yeah. I see grief in reverse. She's not in grief. Don't look like it. No, it don't. Not at all. Well, I cannot. The Great Crumble. Yeah, it's supposed to be the tower. Somebody's going through a tower or going to go through a tower moment. I see fresh start in community. You know, it's real sad that people won't just let people live, be, and let be. This world is so large and it consists of so many different individuals. So many. I just want to know how you single out people. How you single them out to do this kind of stuff? How do you what do you do? How do you go about doing it? How do you say who gets to be taunted and picked on? Maybe I need to study that. I'm gonna study it. I'm gonna study. But you know, I don't want to study no shit like that. On taunting people and hacking their phones. That's not my style. It's not my stilo. It's not me. I would be being a totally different individual. So I guess I'll study and keep studying, acknowledging my spirituality and my higher self and loving on myself. Teach others how to love others. You love yourself, you can love others. If you don't love yourself, you can't love them. But if you love yourself, you're okay. You're okay. They want to tell you you don't love yourself. They want to tell you don't have room to love other people. Well, hell, I don't know what you built like, but hey, I'm all good over here. All is fair. Oh, it is. It's about to be. Oh, it's about to be just that. After this great crumble. Oh, yeah, all is fair. Mm-hmm. Sure is. One more. Phone's dying. What else? Flo. She look like she's flowing just fine. She don't need no assistance. None. None. She flowing, so she got her shades on in the pool. Now that's a cool chick. I want to be like you when I grow up. That was somebody told me one day. And she the biggest hater ever. Big hater. A hater. There's one I know for sure gonna tell me, oh, I want to be like you when I grow up, and I want to learn. I love the way you dress, and I want to dress like you. You're the biggest hater, and I hope you watch this video. This is directly shout out to you. You know who I'm talking about because you know what you said. You so fake. You is the fakest person I ever seen in my life. One of them, but you're like the fakest. You horrible. Manifest. Because you know you didn't like me to start with. So you're going to sit up in my face and be fake and saying you want to be like me when you grow up. You're so fake. I'd rather just not say nothing to a person at all and keep walking like I don't even see your ass than to say something that fake. That's you thirsty and fake. And I'm going to say it like that. Because I don't want to be like nobody when I grow up. And I want to dress just like me. So I hope you watching this video. And I'm saying it too. I hope you watch this video like you watch all the other ones I've been posting. And you know exactly who I'm talking about too. You know what you said. And you know who you are. I don't care how pretty you are. You can be the prettiest person in the world. You can have the ugliest spirit. You're tainted. You're nasty. You're fake. You're so fake and flawed. Oh, it's making me, oh, it's a fresh start for me, baby. Fresh start, fresh start, fresh start. Because that's what God said. I'm removing all them fake individuals out your life. The ones that act like they like you, all up in your face smiling. Oh, where'd you get that from? How you get the hell out of here. Yeah, maybe you need to learn to pray more instead of faking what you do. You're fake. You say you don't believe in tarot and all that, and the first one asked me for a tarot reading and paid for it. But you always hollering about, oh, I just go to church and I this and I that. That's fine if that's what you really do. But you're fake. You're a fraud. You're fake. Because if that's what you really believed in, that's how you was really kicking it, how did you end up paying for a tarot reading? You know, that's the type of people I cannot stand. The ones that smile in your face, hee ha ha, and talking behind your back. I'd rather you just not say nothing to me at all. At least I know where we stand. I can honestly say, oh, she don't like me. Okay, cool. But for you to do that, that's some slick shit. You're slick. You thought you was anyway, but you weren't slick enough. Oh, you weren't slick enough. You weren't slick enough. These youngsters really think they be having a one-up on you, baby. But like I told you a long time ago, and I tell anybody else, I was your age 25 years ago. You know how much I done learned in them 25 years? Yeah, y'all little kids. Yeah, I ain't gonna say little kids. Y'all younger generation. Y'all smart. Y'all be on some slick shit. Y'all do it in a different way. But what you gotta understand about when you start getting middle age, you gotta wake up a little early in the morning because we done been down that road already. We already know the slick shit you finna try to pull. We know it. I may not tell you we know. May not say nothing, but we know. But that's why I always say people need to be aware of those that's real slick and shysty and show two faces. When I don't like you, I just don't like you. I don't like you. I don't. So why would I say I do or act like I do? I don't like you. Period. I don't play those games with people when I don't like them. It's not too many people I don't like, but you will know when I don't like you. Tower's coming. All them just run around being fake and shysty. Yeah, buddy. That's your tower. All the ones that played in your energy, they got a tower coming. All the ones that lied on you and told lies on you and ran your name through the mud, a tower is here and judgment is here. Yeah, sure is. It is. It's only fair. It's only right. It's only right. It's only what's right. I'm going to close this reading out. I didn't realize it's been 2 hours, a 2-hour reading. The longest one I've ever done, ever. There was a lot of stuff that needed to be said. And that being said, it's time for me to go home and pick up my car that I fell and keep it pushing. You guys have a blessed day. I'll talk to you guys later. And thank you so much for the ones that want to watch. This might be an interesting one. Have a good one.